Hi Aquarius, so this is your reading for the month of June. Welcome to the beautiful month of June. Let's see what we need to know for Aquarius this month. What does my Aquarius need to know? First off, we do have Saturn setting in Aquarius for this month, which is its natural home. So Saturn is bringing you, depending on where it's at in your chart, but for Aquarius, you guys have it setting in your first house. This will bring a little bit of delays sometimes, because when Saturn sits in our first house, it teaches us lessons in life. Whenever you're doing something, it will make you do it the right way. He's kind of like the grandpa. He says, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's going to be this way. This is the way it's supposed to be, and this is how it's going to be. He teaches us our lessons. Either maybe if you feel like you can't get things done, take a step back and relook what you're going through. Maybe you're being impatient. Maybe you're being a little bit, I don't know, maybe there's a reason that you have this Saturn sitting there. This is the reason you're going to have these delays, because Saturn teaches us what's right and what's wrong. He is the teacher of discipline as well. He will discipline us to help us in other ways, okay? So at this time, you might be learning some lessons, and if you are, then we kind of have to learn some things at times, So if you feel like you're having a little bit of delays with things, it's okay. It's all right. Just understand that that's the way it's supposed to be. And when Saturn is there, he'll teach us what we need to know. Okay? All right. So first off, we have this card. This represents somebody that is trying to tell you something, or maybe that you're not paying attention. Maybe there is somebody that is wanting to speak to you and tell you how they feel, and you aren't listening, or they're telling you in a way that you do not see. Okay? Then you have this card. This represents that duality. It is being at the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new, that you've learned some duality, or you're learning duality, okay? But once you learn this duality in whatever lesson that is, especially when I say that Saturn's setting in that first house of yours. So at this time, that Saturn is teaching you duality. He's teaching you what to do and how to do it right. And then you have this, that this time you are manifesting, you're bringing things to you. You have this ability to bring things to you this month. You have the ability to speak it and bring it in. If there's something that you're wanting and needing, you got to speak it and know that it's there. Speak it as it is in present tense and say, it is mine. It is mine. Don't say it's going to be, because it'll never be if you say it's going to be. You got to say it is. If you're wanting money, you say, I have blah, blah, blah money. Whatever it is that you're needing, speak it, believe it, and bring it in. You are manifesting. All right, then you have this. This is about joy. This is happiness, and it can be fertility or marriage as well, okay? Then you have this card. This is a wish come true. This is your main energy for your general reading. So at this time, things are changing. Things are going to bring you things that you want in life. There's something coming to you you've been wanting. Then you have this. This is about making a final decision about something. It could be about legal documents that you're signing. It could be about court records, court things. Maybe you're going to court, but it is about that court final decision, really. It could just be that you're making a final decision about something. You're not going to turn around and go back. You're going to make that final decision. Then you have this card. This represents going on a spiritual journey. Maybe you're connecting to that spirituality that you have. Maybe you're going to church, reading your Bible. Maybe you're doing things that you really, truly need to have within yourself, that spirituality, that lessons. Of course, if Saturn is setting in your first house, it will bring you to that spirituality, knowing what is it that I really need to do in life. What is it? Am I doing the right things? It brings you to that spirituality of who you are. Then you have this. This is about that going on a new journey, starting something new. If you've been thinking about doing something, you will be doing it this month, okay? So at this time, you are going on a new journey. Something that you've been wanting to do is going to happen. Then you have this card. This is about having control of all situations around you. Sometimes we feel like we don't. Maybe we feel out of control, but at this time, definitely Saturn is teaching you, telling you, yes, This is the way it's supposed to be. Let's get this done. This is what's supposed to happen, okay? All right, so let's go down. So we have this. This is about that feelings. Those feelings somebody is bringing to you, trying to tell you. So pay attention to the people around you, the people you care about. See what it is that they're wanting to tell you. Speak it and let them speak to you, okay? Then you have this. This is about happiness, joy, marriage, fertility, okay? And then we have this. This is about that spirituality, that spiritual journey, going on that spiritual journey. So I feel like whatever this person has to say to you, it's going to make you happy, and it's going to bring you on a spiritual journey, okay? Then you have this. This represents that new cycle, learning duality. And then with that duality, it's going to bring you this wish come true. But you got to learn your lessons. Be prepared to learn those lessons, okay? But it's going to be a wish come true, and you're going to start this new journey with that, okay? Then you have this card. This represents that manifesting, bringing things to life, bringing those things with magic, bringing those, also connecting to your intuition, okay? But what you speak, what you think, and how you treat others is coming back into your life towards you, the energy that you will receive from the universe. So be careful of what you do. This is about that making a final decision, or it could be court-wise. It can be about legal documents. Maybe you're moving, getting into a new apartment, getting a new car or something, but it is about legal documents as well. But it is about making that final decision about a certain situation, and this gives you that control. So if there is something that you've been having this hard time with, making a decision, trying to figure out what am I going to do, I feel like you're manifesting that decision, and now that decision is going to be made, and you have full control now. You're going to feel a little bit more control over your life, okay? So that is your general reading. So at this time, let's see what we need to know for my Aquarius for love for June. June is such a beautiful month. I love June. All right, so what does my Aquarius need to know for love for the month of June? Alright, here. A few more cards. What does my Aquarius need to know? What's that card that flipped over? I've seen it in there. Alright, so my Aquarius for love, this is your first one. This is about making a change. It's like you're tired of the same crap every day. You want something different, okay? And then with that, you have this. This is a card that represents a person that this could be you, very passionate, very connected to their self. They are very deep lovers. This could be your lover, maybe, but it is about somebody that is very passionate, okay? Maybe a little fiery. Then you have this. This is about success or recognition. So some of you might be wanting a change in your relationship. You're wanting this person right here to understand how you feel. Maybe this is you. If this is you, then maybe you are wanting a change, and you will speak of it, and then you will be recognized in your relationship for what you say, and it will be given attention to. And then you have this. This could be forgiveness, being forgiven. You forgive somebody for doing something that you could, that they've done, or maybe you guys will make up, but be careful because people will take advantage of you, okay? Then you have this. This is your main energy around your relationship at this time. This is about doing that spiritual healing. Sometimes we have these things that happen in our relationship. Not every relationship is perfect. There is no relationship that is perfect. There is always work that needs to be done, okay? It's a working progress, but it takes two people to work on a relationship, not just one. But you are doing this spiritual healing, connecting to that spiritual soul, your spiritual healing of being comfortable with who you are and in your relationship, but it is about that spiritual healing. Then we have this. Don't worry about what other people think at this time in your relationship. If you feel like you want to be in your relationship, you just be in your relationship, as long as it's not toxic to you. If it is not toxic, then you just do what you feel like you need to do. This is a person that is an entrepreneur. She doesn't worry about what people think. She does what she needs to do to get by, okay? She does what she feels like is the best for her. and her family. Then she has this. This is about this looking at things from a different perspective. So at this time, there might be some things that you just need to look at in a different way. Step back and look at things and say, okay, what do I need to change? What do I need to look at differently? All right. Then you have this. This is about being very particular, knowing exactly what you want, when you want, and how you want it. But it is about paying attention to the small details. So I feel like at this month, this time is about you looking at things in a different way, okay? Looking at a different way, paying attention to the small details. Then you have this. This is about making a decision. Now, with this decision, you do what you feel like you need to do for you. What is completion for you? What is it that you need for you? So let's go down. This is about making a decision, changing, tired of the same stuff, but making a decision from that. Then you are going to be forgiving this month. You're going to forgive the other person for whatever it is that they've done, or it could be being generous to others. Then you have this. This is about looking at things from a different perspective. So at this time, maybe you're going to have a head change. In other words, maybe you don't know what's going on in your relationship. You feel a little bit uncomfortable, and you might feel this need to change things. So you're going to change things. You're going to be forgiving or kind or generous, and you're going to look at things in a different perspective. All right, so this could be you. This is about a woman that is very passionate, very loving. She's very connected to her feelings. She is a very deep lover, but she's very fiery. And then you have this card. This represents that spiritual healing. So this could be you, or it could be your mate. Now, this mate could be doing some spiritual healing if this is your mate. And then you have this being very particular, knowing what you want, when you want, and how you want it. So at this time, this could be you, or this woman is about being very particular. She's trying to organize things, get things ready. But she's doing this spiritual healing. So I feel like this could be you. You are trying to do a little bit of organizing within yourself, within your soul, and within your relationship, okay? And then we have this. This is about recognition, being recognized for the things that you have done. It is about success, okay? And it's going to bring success into your relationship this month. And don't worry about what other people think, because you can do what you need to do for yourself and what you feel like is the best thing for your family, your relationship. And then this is about making that decision. Do what you feel like you need to do. These are the cups. The cups represent emotion. So this is about making a decision. She's thinking, she's like, what do I do? But the decision is about do what you feel like makes you happy, what is best for you. Not just what makes you happy, but what's best for you, okay? So, Aquarius, that was your reading for this month, for the month of June. I hope you enjoy your reading and hope to see you next time. All right. Deuces.